Attaboy.
No, hit hard. Hit really hard. It's coming up too. Oh. Yeah, this thing just hit like a ton of bricks on this.
Oh yeah, they'll smoke them.
We're about to see them because I can see the fluorocarbon leader. Oh, he saw the net and said, I don't want to go in there.
Oh, he's under the motor.
I got him.
There, he's back this way.
Yep, got him. Nice,
There
beautiful.
we got him.
Look at that, just inhaled it.
He did, he just freaking smoked it, didn't he?
Hey folks, I'm Larry Ladowski with Midwest Outdoors. Today we're up in the Prairie Pothole region. I'm fishing with Colonel Scott St. Sauber as well as Chris Seiler from Berkley Fishing. He's the product manager. Berkley's come out with some new walleye baits. We're gonna put them to the test. We're gonna put their science to the test today, see how many of these we can catch. This is a beautiful start.
A lot of small, non-meandering water lakes in South Dakota and super special area. We're fishing really shallow bays. This time of year in South Dakota, the walleyes tend to be up shallow. Their forage is basically small perch, and we're lucky enough up here to have freshwater shrimp. So those freshwater shrimp in these lakes up here grow those perch fast. So even the small ones already, will be pushing out, and last year's will already be, 3, 4, 5 inches. And so that's the forage for these walleyes.
Stopped it halfway through. And this one hit it hard too. This feels nice. It's taking out some drag. We're fishing today with my favorite type of rod too. We got Fenwick 6'9". Oh, this one's a little bigger. 6'9", medium light action rods, and
that seems like a pretty good one there.
Let's
get her over there a little.
Nice catch, Colonel.
There you go. Oh, there's a good one.
That's a trophy.
There's a good one.
Woo. Look at that, it just smoked that power vibe. It wasn't coming out very easy either, but look at that. That is sweet. That's a healthy fish too. Look at the belly on that. So Chris, I'm throwing the power vibe. Tell us about the baits that we're throwing here today.
The one Larry's catching them on today, the Berkley Power Bait Power Vibe. We got this guy coming out in 4 different sizes. It's gonna be a soft, silent, lipless style crankbait, but you only have your single hook. The tail is gonna add a lot of extra flash, and it has a very crispy vibration. This bait is very versatile. Today we're using it in a lot of different ways. We're ripping it up through the weeds. You can burn it over the tops. You can kind of rip it through, up and down in the water column. This bait isn't your typical lipless. Probably my favorite, the Berkley Roller and the Bladed Roller. So these guys are gonna be your slow death presentation and a jig head. We got our integrated ball bearing swivel that allows that to spin freely. We have a new helical hook that allows you to get that slow death action in a jig head. Next, we also have your bladed version. So not only do you get your slow death and everything, but you also get a Colorado blade on the front of there. This guy has a recessed head that allows for better castability, less tangles. These guys are gonna be awesome. They come in 4 sizes. This is gonna be a walleye catcher. Smoked it.
There you go.
Oh, this is heavy. It's a nice one.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Get him, Chris. Get him, Chris. Yeah!
There you go.
Nice.
There you go, bud.
Got this nice one on the roller. This guy's the 1/2 ounce. We prefer to use the 4-inch gulp crawler on this guy. You can forward facing cast this guy around. Otherwise, we were just fan casting the bank. You can pick him up that way too. Scott said, he goes, this would be a good thing to do the roller on.
Absolutely. When I was talking to Chris about putting it on and trying the bait here, we're on a real steep edge. So you can see if you look at the bank we're on, and there's a lot of banks like this on almost every body of water you fish. That bait goes down fast. It's on that 4-inch crawler, and it's turning as it goes down. So when it goes down and hits that bottom, and he lifts that jig up and it makes that turn, it just bounces down the hill. And when that thing came down, he said it hit it like a ton of bricks. That's how you use a roller.
One of the best parts about fishing these Berkley baits is that many have been in production for numerous years. The people at Berkley are really into their science and their research, and they're passionate about fishing, every one of them. As a matter of fact, we had a chance to visit the Berkley Science Labs in Spirit Lake, Iowa.
Hey guys, Mark Sexton here at Berkley Labs. Just want to talk you through a little bit on what we try to get done here. Basically, we're trying to understand what fish can sense, and then do they like what they're sensing? Do they not like it? Or maybe they don't care. So they have an extra sense other than humans, and we can measure pretty much all of them. And you know, the guys are gonna get to go fishing tomorrow using our new hard baits and stuff for some walleyes. And when it comes to hard baits, we don't leave anything to chance. We don't just think, oh, that thing wiggles real nice, or that's a tight action. No, no, no. We quantify every single crankbait down to its most particular, intricate motions, then let the fish tell us whether or not they like that motion. So here at Berkley Labs, we basically have one job, and that's to shorten the time between bites for you. We hire people that are extremely nerdy when it comes to science and fisheries. Well, this is the combination where it all comes together, and it's gonna do nothing but catch you more fish.
Well, we're gonna head in to grab something to eat, but I want to thank the Colonel for taking us out, as well as Chris Seiler from Berkley Fishing. If you want more information on the new baits, walleye, crappie, panfish, any multi-species, check out berkleyfishing.com. I'm Larry Ladowski, Midwest Outdoors Red Pack. I'll catch you later.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more Midwest Outdoors content.